Okay, hi everybody and welcome to another episode of Her First Time Hayden Plays. So today is going to be mission 3 of Nioh, which from what I gather is called Deep in the Shadows. So let's get started. Oh, I forgot I had the GIMP mask on.
A cat clock. Anzo's ways are curious indeed.
Oh, he looks terrifying.
Even cats speak in these lands.
Japan is a very strange place like that. Two tails! It's tails! Can I fly? Oh dear. That cat just got inside me. Okay, so I was right, they're born from bad people. This is taking a very weird turn already. Cats versus demons. Nice artwork. Those are what I've been fighting. This looks like a really bad buddy cop movie. Okay, the cat is now my guardian spirit. I'm much more of a dog man myself. Like a massive, that's like Voldemort's snake. Why are you still talking? That was like 7 words. Can't quite. Oh, I don't even know what I'm using. It's been days since I've played this. Okay, let's go. Let's be kind of smart and just do the katana to begin with. Oh no, I should have done a practice run before going straight into playing. Low stamina. I can't. What? No, Hayden. We've both exhausted ourselves. Okay. At least I didn't get hit. It's not too embarrassing. Oh, go away. Boom, boom, boom. So, over the feet. No. Oh. Why am I not... Okay, I'm going to go into low stance. Because my ki does not seem to be restoring at all. Yeah, over the weekend I decided to look up what Amrita actually was. And apparently, like, in a load of like old Hindu texts and Buddhist, different kind of variations of Buddhism, it's like a drink made from nectar that the deities called the Devas would drink. I thought it was quite strange compared to what we see just like on the corpses in this game. It's like, why does everybody have honey on them? Like, is this going to be some big mad conspiracy that I'm going to fight some giant bee overlord? Oh, I've just tied it all together in my head, because isn't it all about the Queen of England? The Queen Bee. Genius. Exploration? Oh, no. No. Okay. Let's progress down here. I think this is the gold from what I can work out. Pretty cliffs. First the sunlight I've really seen. Ah! Dual wielding. I'm so stupid. I'm gonna die. There is no invisible walls in this game. Plunge to your death. That guy looked like he was about to rob my body as well. The cat has left me and my dog's back, which is a positive. Why is my key taking really long to regain? Oh, that could be something to do with the armor I'm wearing. I could be like really over encumbered. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Yep. As soon as this guy is dead, I'll change my armor. I'd say it's something to do with that. Okay, it doesn't look like we're wearing any pants, but apparently I am. At least now my stamina will regain itself and I can actually fight these guys. I am... yes. Fool me once. So this is what I'm talking about. Is this... oh dear. Was that a trick? The crows have flown. They've flown the nest. I was also thinking the Philosopher's Stone is like a big thing in this game, isn't it? Like... I was trying to think of other like stories that kind of incorporate or have the Philosopher's Stone as a central point in it. The only ones I could really think of were the obvious ones like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, there was also that episode of Blackadder, I think, where Percy and Baldric become alchemists and they're trying to make gold out of lead. I don't know that they try to make the Philosopher's Stone as well. But I remember the best thing that like they accomplish is like Blackadder comes in and they're like, my lord, we've done it, we've made pure gold. And he's kind of a bit skeptical, as Blackadder is. Ronan Atkinson portrays it really well. And he's like, okay, show it to me, Percy. And Percy brings him into the laboratory that they've like set up in the spare bedroom. And he shows him this magnificent green gold that he's managed to produce. And of course, Blackadder's like, you know, color of gold is gold, Percy. What you've got here is some very underwhelming green. And then Percy's like, oh my days, in my mortal hands I hold a nugget of the most magnificent green. And Blackadder's like, more like a little splurge of it, but yeah, whatever makes you happy. I haven't watched the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or the original series in a long time. I think when I first watched it, I got really late into those. Like, I know a lot of people would have watched them when they were teenagers. I didn't watch them until after uni. I think it was like, in a few, say we finished uni in the May, June. It would have been like the September afterward. Like that September I would have started watching them. I was staying with a friend. I was working in River Island at the time, and I didn't have that many hours. I think I was working like 20 hours a week. So I was at home by myself quite a lot. And I just burnt through them. Oh, kidnapper. I think even some days I used to go to the library because to make sure if our internet was down or it was quite slow, because we live out the countryside, I'd go into the nearest town, use the library, and just sit there watching Full Metal Alchemist. And it was some of the best hours I've ever spent in a library. I think on occasion I did try to read Stephen Hawking's The Theory of Everything. It was a bit of a juxtaposition to be trying to teach myself about physics after doing a fine art degree in between watching Full Metal Alchemist. What have I moved here? Some sort of elevator, is it? Time for you to die. Boom. Oh, it's so much easier when your stamina is actually regenerating. If you don't hit walls, that is. Easy. Come on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Is him dead? I wonder what that mechanism lowered. I can't seem to see anything. It doesn't really matter. I suppose I'll come across it if I meant to come across it. This isn't the way I came down, is it? It is. Okay, so maybe the mechanism lowered something over here to the right. It's a lot of blood. How many people are really, really scared of blood? Oh, I think this... Yeah, breakable. Search. Boss. They even referred to the boss in game as the boss, big boss. There's only one boss. Actually, that's not true. Oh, spoilers for the Phantom Pain. Big boss had a clone. Not a clone, a doppelganger. Oh, yeah. I'm a douchebag for saying that in a completely unrelated video. Die. What is that? Oh, there's some of the little guys just chilling. Should we disturb them? Let's. I don't trust cats. After they peed in my bed. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, you can only use it once, can you? Trophy popped. Nice one. Always love to earn my trophies, even though they mean absolutely nothing for us European plebs. What's this now? 6 arrows. Would I try and take on one of these? No, not a good idea. Okay, I definitely did not open that. Talisman, that's something to do with magic. Oh, there he is. Did you open it, you naughty little boy? With your little stick. Oh, people are obsessed with sticks in this game. Antidotes. Let's go. I really do not know where I'm going now, so... If there is an edit here, do not be surprised. Oh, this is back country, huh? Zubat country? Oh, nice. An altar to rest at. Fear and loading in Las Vegas. That's where the Bat Country thing came from, wasn't it? Hunter S. Thompson. Gonzo journalist. I'm sure most of you know who he was. When I was a teenager, I was actually obsessed with, like... This is going to be really grim and a bit dark and show you into my psyche, but suicide notes and stuff? I think his was titled something like Football Season's Over when it was published in the Rolling Stones. It's short and succinct, but it's really good. Like, that man had an absolute mental life, didn't he? With the things that he saw, the literary wars or verbal sparring matches, I suppose, that he fought with great people, and all the drugs that he did. Not that I am advocating that in any way, but by God, he had great stories to tell from it. Let's not go down there. That's a big ass demon. Talking about demons, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so... Oh, no. Ooh, phew. Yeah, like, he kind of, like, even in death, it was just how he lived his life. I'm pretty sure didn't he have his ashes shot out of a cannon from the top of a tower that was all funded by Johnny Depp, because they were quite good friends in his later years. Oh. Oh, the way they dissolve make it look really matrixy. Call back to the last episode. Oh, little coda. Am I just trying to find ways to talk about the Matrix? I really didn't love them that much. Like, I thought the first one was a pretty good film, but I remember I was even offered to go see the third one, was at Revolutions, for free in the cinema, and I passed at the time because it's like, I don't know what these are. Like, it makes no sense to me. I was a Lord of the Rings kid. Like, that was my bread and butter. Like, I collected Lord of the Rings everything. Okay, let's concentrate on this guy. The South Park demon. The fire fat guy. Easy. Don't get ahead of myself saying easy. It'd still kill me at any moment. Just like he might do now. Don't get cocky. Or greedy, I should say. Few elixir as well, nice. And some more of that unusual gimp armor. Always nice. Dead person. If I start fighting you at another time? Another time, another place. Who are we talking about? Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah, and just my kind of weird obsession with suicides as a teenager. Obviously, my favourite band growing up was Nirvana. No thanks to just how beautiful and wonderful a man Kurt Cobain seemed to be. 2 demons. Oh, oh, that's a new one. I'm gonna have to be smart with this thing now. And I say that and I kill. Ugh. Still keep swiping over it. Got him a few there. Yeah, Nirvana were probably my favourite band from like the age of 15 to 17. Like, and I mean proper, like I was weirdly into them. I used to have badges of Kurt Cobain's face like stuck to my school uniform. I had like a fridge magnet. It was like a purple one with his face on it. And I used to carry that around in my pocket into school. I remember one day it fell out of my pocket in the school bus. And someone picked it up and they're like, "What? Why do you have this? Like, it's just such an odd thing to be doing. Like, it's a fridge magnet. It's not even like it's a photograph." I've gotten us how many books about them. One really cool graphic novel, if I can edit this and get it up, I might show it. It's like from like his life to death. But like, it's a really beautiful art style in it. I think it's really good. Then there's what, Heavy as Heaven. Kind of, that's the go-to one, isn't it? Oh, Montage of Heck, wasn't that? It turned into a film, but it started out as a book. It like all of his artwork and stuff in it. I have that somewhere in the pile behind me. As you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff that I've collected and left in this room from over the years. It's like an archive of my interests. Someday we might do a video that just goes through like all the stuff that's on the shelf. It's quite a lot. Even that you guys can't see because it spreads throughout a few of the other walls in the bedroom as well. Should I heal? That is the question. I think I had one other friend that was really into Nirvana as well. And we were such little douchebags as teenagers with our long hair and our flannel shirts. Like, I remember going into like pizza parlors and like... yeah, we used to like... should I descend here? Go into this pizza place in town and they had In Utero on their jukebox. So we thought it would be hilarious when people were just trying to, you know, enjoy a nice plain margarita pizza to put on Rape Me, even if we weren't actually getting food ourselves, because we thought we were so edgy and provocative. Oh, but we were just DICK heads. We also like graffiti Kurt Cobain slogans around the town, I think. Okay. There is no alternatives, only what? That's was trying to make some deep go, but it wasn't going to be funny or smart. Small spirit stone. So the reason that the camera is so close up to my face now is after the last 2 episodes I asked people for feedback on like Reddit and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all that, and a lot of people said like, oh, you need to be more energized, which I suppose I haven't really been doing in this video. I'll try and do that, but it's hard to concentrate on such a hard game, talk and be animated. The other was I needed a better camera angle. I'm still working on it. I think this is a bit better, like it's a bit more intimate, like you can see my face almost fully. I know it's still at the side, but at least the mic isn't blocking it. Oh, there is a lot of demons down here. What other things were people saying? I should talk louder. That's one of it, but I try to keep the gains down low on my microphone just so it doesn't pick up like the swirling of my PlayStation and my laptop as well. So if you are listening to me, I would recommend you do it on headphones. Where did that come from? Let's see if we can get up here. This reminds me of the crystal caves from Dark Souls. Bit of seat. Oh, I'm sure that would have been a shortcut there if I had managed to find, or still could manage to find, the actual ladder it's attached to. Yeah, what would be my favorite Nirvana song? You Know You're Right? Oh, what is it? Sliver, the best of the box, where it's all the demos. There's like the acoustic demo of just Kurt like in like his garage or whatever, a spare bedroom in that big mansion of his, just playing it. And it's completely different to the actual song that was released after his death. Like, it's much more optimistic rather than the you know you're right, you know you're right. Like the refrain goes something like Kurt Cobain loves you. I can't remember, I haven't listened to that song in so long. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight, listening to some Nirvana. Oh, die. No. Only 1 health healing thing left. We best make it count. Just gonna concentrate now rather than talking. Yes, I'm gonna do that just to be safe. Come on. Okay guys, I can only apologize profusely. You might have noticed a really weird cut there when I was fighting that big fire demon. So what happened was my laptop actually died while I was playing and I didn't notice right up until I actually got to the boss. That demon did kill me, but I kept playing and nothing was recording. None of the sound from my mic or the Elgato capture card was going into the laptop because I didn't have it plugged in. So, full disclosure, what you're seeing now is me coming back into the level for a second time after beating the boss, which you'll see, I have all that original footage got, but I just want to show you guys around this area a bit. It's like a homecoming for me now. It's kind of like, think of it as MTV Cribs. Oh god, we're back to this guy already. To you, this is mere seconds ago. To me, this is yesterday. And I'm not going to die to him again. No! At least I get my revenge on camera. I wasn't expecting to do this. I might get my revenge on camera. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, so you can even see I'm in like all the archer garbs and armor that I found around the place, because it came in very handy for the boss. Okay, I'm going to show you some stuff because I was doing runs So the boss gate from the start, well, the middle of this level for ages until I found this prayer shrine up here, which we're just going to go to now. What I've also been reading a lot, kind of just on Facebook groups I'm in and stuff, and on Reddit, like Nioh communities, is a lot of people comparing him to Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher series. Like, I see that they both have silver hair and they're both badasses with swords, but I don't think they look all that similar. Other than that, and the personalities so far don't really seem to have much of an overlap. But then again, I haven't played much of the game. It just seems like people wanting two franchises that they like, they're just trying to put together stuff and make connections that don't really exist. Talking about that, weren't we talking a lot about like teenage fandoms and punk rock and music yesterday? I suppose, have any of you ever heard of Griel Marcus? He was like a music journo. He had a book called Lipstick Traces, which was like my Bible as a teenager. It essentially like traces cultural movement and significant kind of trends throughout pop culture, from like medieval heretics to the Situationist International to Dada to the Sex Pistols up to Michael Jackson, just tracing kind of these reoccurring, not icons, but like reoccurring motifs that are kind of archetypes, that's the word if we're going to go with Carl Jungian on it, that reoccur every few years throughout new movements. It's a really interesting read. I don't know, it's like a kind of alternative, not alternative history, I don't want to be saying that, alternative facts and all that nonsense. Oh, there's the Cyclops. I thought we could talk for a bit and then aggro him. I hate Cyclops. It reminds me of Homer's Odyssey when I was like a little kid. Let's see if we can. Nope. Oh, I'm trying to hit him in the eye. Isn't that, you blind Cyclops? But yeah, I used to be made do drama as a kid. Yes. Let's take on the beast. And the very first play I was in was a rendition of Homer's Odyssey, and it was an absolute nightmare for a shy little introvert to have to do something like that. I think there is actually some video footage, if I can find it, maybe someday I might upload it, of like all the other kids are like been recorded and they're singing along, so happy together, like they can't wait to get up on stage, and then the camera just pans slowly over to the corner of the stage where there's this fat, awkward little child just looking so unhappy and confused by the whole ordeal. And it's me, obviously, just watching on, kind of forced to do it, but never really participating. So that's the direction up there to the boss where we have to go. There's not much else. Oh god, there's a lot of Cyclopses around. We'll just go up to the boss. There's not really much to see. I've got all kind of collectibles and stuff, so we've got a lot of back caves, and right down here is where the boss will be. So you're going to see another quick edit now to when I actually legitimately reached here. Okay, so boss time. We're not going to turn back around to that ogre again. Okay, only missing a little bit of health. Let's do this. I hate bats. Again, live out the countryside. If you've ever walked on a country road with no lights and you can hear bats flying. Ugh. No, no, no. I'm gonna be having nightmares about you for a long time, love. Vampire crow lady. She's like a Valkyrie out of God of War. A really dark, twisted Valkyrie. Hino-Enma? Enema? The enema of state. Ugh. Oh, paralyzed, paralyzed, move, come on. First death. Oh, that's pretty cool with the umbrella. Right, let's do this again. I'm not sure if I'm better off trying to dodge or block. She's quite agile. Dodge those. She kind of goes, ugh, before she throws them. No telegraphing that. I suppose I should block the kicks. If she does telegraph that, she kind of flips back and goes, huh. She uses that as a weapon, I see. Oh. Brutal. Ooh, that's new. Oh, God. Got her into her second stage. Hayden. You'd no right to survive that, I know. Come on now. Let's go, Kikasu. Fight, fight, fight. Protect my bonds. Come on, come on, come on. Just concentrate. Yes! Yes! Just in time for the gym and all. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh no, we don't want to go forward. Whew. That could have been disastrous. We want to get all of that. Yes! Whew, my heart is throbbing after that. That's my titty. This will end the mission. Proceed. Yes. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, we're gonna watch this.
いやー、誠にかたじけない。槍には自信があったが、毛量の類とは戦ったことがござらぬゆえ、遅れを取り申した。
He looks like the last samurai. Now there's that photograph of it. I think the Manic Street Preachers used it as the cover for their Resistance's Futile album. Could be inspiration for his character design, maybe not. New Guardian's period. Tauros. Toro.
長く続く戦乱がゆえ国元では民草は休止
Don't know why I'm dancing to something so sad and tragic. You always get that endorphin kind of Russian release after a boss.
間もなく石田徳川の間で天下を二分する戦が起きるであろう民のためこの戦を天下太平への戦最後の戦とせねばなるまい
I have no idea what's going on in this game. Sounds important though. Okay, so that's the new Guardian Spirit. You've been possessed by a Guardian Spirit. I honestly thought I had the cat. Must be Saturday. Or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Let's Beyblade! Looks like the dragon. Oh.
I don't have time for this.
Calm down. Everything has been taken care of. Kanbei殿も人が悪い。妖怪が仕業と分かっておりましたな。
金の髪の侍？妖怪より珍しいわね。半蔵様に伝えて。筑前立花が寮にたあやかしの変あり。
Who are you?
I dislike the company of drunk samurai.
Hey! I am no samurai.
So a common drunk. Even worse.
She got you. Don't know why I needed to twine. Twine? Yeah, I should just keep my mouth shut. Another trophy. Whoop whoop. Ooh, wrinkle a ball face. Ball forehead. Faces like that. So silly. Whew. Okay, so that is episode 3 of her first time, Hayden Plays Nioh. Thank you very much for sticking around to the end with me. If you came in on this episode, you might want to go back and check the first one just so you kind of get the whole nonsense that I kind of sprout throughout this thing. Again, like, subscribe, share, get in contact with me on Twitter and Instagram, and see you in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye.